This is the Omni-View 360 3D system installed on a high-end motorhome. There's 4 cameras, one on each side of the vehicle, and the images from the 4 cameras are stitched together to produce the bird view, the overview on the left-hand side. That's a 2D representation, and that's a driving view, so 2D top and rear camera, which is mirror image like your rear view mirror. The alternative driving view is that one, so looking from the front, that's a 3D view, still top 2D, but on the right hand side now we've got a 3D view. That's not mirror image because it's a representation of looking from the front of the vehicle. It's a really useful driving view though, especially on motorways, and you can just select using the key box button. You can select different views by pressing the button. That's front camera, which can be really useful in an A-class, any vehicle, but particularly A-class with such a large dashboard. So that's front camera view. That's a rear camera view, and that's quad view for when you're parked. So if all your blinds were down and you're parked up, we also power the system via the leisure battery, and we put in a 3-way switch there. So there's a key box, the 3-way switch for power, top position being ignition, middle position being off, and position 2 being leisure battery. And the little eye at the side of the 3-way power switch is the infrared eye to get into the menu to review recordings and change settings. It's a very configurable system. You can choose driving views as well as the triggered views. By triggered views I mean, for example, left indicator, and there's the left camera. That's again a 2D view, so 2D top and left camera, and the left camera is looking right into the blind spot. It's a real wide view, and arguably a lot better than the wing mirror, but clearly you should still use your wing mirrors, but the camera views can be much better. That's the initial view. With the 3D system, as ever, there's another choice. So you've got 3D left looking from the side, from the front side, and then also from the rear. So the 3D gives you more options, and you can actually change the order of those views. So you could have the 3D view first if you prefer the 3D view, or keep the 2D views first, and then the 2D views displayed, and via the button you can show the 3D views. And as I said, you could choose those as your first view, so you don't need to press the button. So the order of the triggered views, left, right and rear, can be changed by the user really easily. And there's rear. So you've got top, rear, the guidelines, red, yellow and green. Red's at 50 centimetres, yellow's at 150 and green at 250. They're also slightly wider than the vehicle, so if the guidelines go through, the vehicle will go through. So that's the first view, and as before we've got 2 more views, a 3D view and a full rear. And there's more options, so for each of the 3 views you could have 3 different views. There's approximately 29 different views, and all of those can be completely configured as well, so it's a really configurable system. So that's back into normal driving view. That's with the 7-inch. This is with a 7-inch monitor. We also have a 10-inch monitor option. The vehicle graphic on the left hand side, the 2D vehicle graphic, is a good representation of the roof. We take a photograph of the vehicle roof as well as each side for the 3D graphic, and we make the graphic look as realistic as it can be by taking photographs of the vehicle. So that's the 7-inch monitor, just at the side of the dash there. Clearance for the bed. The 10-inch monitor in this particular vehicle would need to sit into the gap there, so there's enough clearance for the bed. On a Ducato or a coach built, then the monitor easily can sit at this side, and the 10-inch monitor can sit at the side of the steering wheel. Obviously this is left-hand drive. For right-hand drive everything would be on the right-hand side rather than left-hand side. So this is Omni-View 360 3D.